Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Apocalypse in our High Dominion series. We don't know where any of our neighbors are, and it's kind of unnerving me at this point. But I have got this construction ship on the way to check out the Drill Rampage project, and then I've actually changed his orders. I had him come back to Hanum Ter in the previous episode, but we have enough influence to go ahead and build another starbase, and I want to queue up the starbase in Coggan. So we're gonna have them work on that. Now also, why don't you go ahead and build that mining station there. And let's see if we can go ahead and snag Philimir. We can, because it only costs 52 influence. Let's do that as well. So some early expansion here as we begin episode 5. Hoping to encounter... Well, I guess we're playing as xenophobes, so we're really not hoping to encounter. We're thrilled with this situation. Why am I acting like I want anything different? Everything is happy. There's no aliens except a random fallen empire that doesn't really want anything to do with us as long as we don't bother them. Let's get a mineral processing plant up at Ebermachus. So yes, from a roleplay perspective, the High Dominion of Syndar is thrilled right now because they have a lot of space apparently to themselves and no neighbors yet to speak of. Also, I did actually make a slight mistake the previous episode, which is why I appreciate you guys commenting and keeping an eye on this stuff. When I was designing my destroyers, I totally forgot to save the destroyer the second time, or I think I created the design and then I went to check on what kinds of weapons were primary on the corvettes, and then after I came back I never clicked save, and so they didn't actually have shields or armor or anything, nor did they have their mass drivers on them. So I put the mass drivers on and I put the shields and armor on, and that upgrade is happening now. As you can tell, it's a rather substantial upgrade because this upgrade is taking a good while. But still, we have plenty of resources, so let's just keep trucking along. We're gonna have some more Unity soon too on Syndar Prime, which will be nice. How close are we to our next policy? 16 months? Pretty good. Alright, so that's done there. We don't quite have enough influence to add any more, which makes me sad. Let's see, organic remains, what do you need? Level 5, and I don't have a level 5 scientist yet. What about you? Battle debris, level 4. I do have a level 4 scientist. So you're going...
Evasive maneuvers
oh, hello. Okay, yeah, we had a scientist heading to Wexaya? I guess that's what we'll call it. Oh, crap. So we just jumped in on, looks like the ancient mining drones are nearby. That's a weird place to find ancient mining drones. We could not stop the rampaging drill before it was too late. It dug too deep and was eventually crushed under the weight of rocky detritus of its own creation. Okay, so we've encountered the Epsilon Menace, which is really just the ancient mining drones. Let's hope we can get away here. Let's see if the ship manages to escape before the drones go crazy. Okay, good. Seems like they escaped. Let's investigate that. And we'll have to take them out. Thankfully, our fleet will be more than powerful enough to do that, so we're going to see some combat on a slightly larger scale for the first time in the series. And then we'll have to finish surveying those two systems at long last. It's going to be a minute before we have enough influence to do any more system expansion. That's fine. I'm going to keep things on speed 2 for a moment, because with so many ships in play, we do have a lot going on
Special project
just now. Special project complete, what was that? Ah, the ancient mining drones. It didn't pop up right away. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. The drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures towards Sundrian vessels when approached. They may be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the High Dominion of Syndar. So let's establish a... Interesting. So we have the mining drone observation option or the mining drone analysis event chain. I almost always do observation. I kind of want to take them apart, honestly. I almost never pick this, and I want to see what happens if I pick it. I hope it's not the wrong choice, but I always go for the former, and I want to go for the latter. I want to do something different.
Situation log
So, mining drone analysis. Disable and attempt to reverse engineer a mining drone. So hopefully this will provide some kind of meaningful outcome. This upgrade is almost done. In the meantime, I think I'm going to send... Well, no, I'll keep the science ship on standby.
Construction complete.
There we go. Let's send the cavalry in to take care of these guys. Alright, obviously because Rolpakin's armada has left the building, so to speak, we are in a bit of an energy deficit. Syndar Prime can upgrade this structure, however. So let's go ahead and upgrade that to a biolab. Alright, so they're coming back here to build this starbase, which will give us a lot more energy as well as mining once we're done there. Any other science ships have anything to do? No, not at the moment. We're just waiting on Rolpakin's armada to arrive. Again, we have to travel through space now at this point, but if you want to see what our armada looks like, here's your answer. I don't know why the trails are flickering. That's a little weird. Might just be because of the speed we're playing on. No, it's not the speed we're playing on. I just put it down to speed 1. I wonder if it just does that now. As part of the exhaust process. That's weird. It's like a sputter of some kind.
Survey complete.
Anyway, so they're on the way. System survey complete where exactly? The Torom system? Oh yeah, we've got this science ship still up there, and checking out these systems as well. So they're going to finish exploring, and we still have a lot to add. I may be able to go ahead and add this one. Yes, I can. Let's do that, because we could benefit from the additional society research for sure. And as soon as I have a level 5 scientist, still need to look into this as well, battle debris. Oh, perfect. All right, let's get the mining station done here, as well as the research station, and what else? Yeah, these guys are almost there. I'm really curious to see what's in this system in particular. I'm kind of hoping there's a planet we can colonize. I'm kind of feeling like there might be. There clearly is not one in Wexelia, but we might be able to tell very soon once these ships arrive. Yeah, you stand by there. You've got a mission there. You're surveying a system called Dahlberg. You're level 4 though, so tell you what, why don't we have you, since you're so close, you're going to do the battle debris project first. And we'll go to speed 2 so those ships arrive a little bit faster. Because they are taking their sweet time. Again, movement a little bit slower in this version of Stellaris. Alright. And here we are. Of course, these mining drones, as you can see, don't have shields. Our destroyers are engaging pretty effectively. We haven't lost a single ship yet. And their battle strength continues to drop. They're barely doing any damage to me. So this is a great start to the battle. Ships are definitely holding their own. Wow. I was not expecting it to go this well, I have to confess. I mean, there's practically nothing has been damaged. I mean, my ships are all okay. That went unbelievably well. Okay, the mining drones were destroyed in a heated battle with Sundrian vessels. As luck would have it, their energy cells are by far the sturdiest component used in their construction, and some were recovered by our ships. The technology behind these cells is beyond us at present, but initial tests show we are quite capable of converting their output to energy credits. As the final energy cell bled out, the engineers handling the test noticed a dip in background radiation. It would appear that the drones are not silent, but have been sporadically broadcasting on unusual frequencies since we first encountered them, possibly ever since they were first deployed. It is unlikely that there is anyone left to receive these transmissions. At any rate, the drones could prove to be a potent but limited source of energy should we be able to find and disable them efficiently enough. So this gives access to the Drone Bounty Empire Edict. I'll have to see what that is in just a moment. So now that that's done, let's have our science ship come in, check out the research project, and then survey there. And then Rolpakin's armada. Why is it still showing a fleet combat? Oh, we're still killing the station. Done. Alright, now you guys can head back. We don't even need to heal. It went that well. It's ridiculous. Okay. Well, that's cool. Let's go ahead and get these mining stations set up. And then we do need this anomaly taken care of as well. What scientist would be best at doing this? this scientist up here, actually. We'll keep an eye on them. How close are you to being done with Holden? It's a pretty small system. Oh, nice. So there's actually... This is a terraforming candidate in Holden. So there is going to be eventually a colonizable world all the way up here. Reason for me to try and expand my territory out that direction. All right, new tradition. Let's go ahead and go for... Let's go for the increase in army damage, just in case we have a sudden reversal of fortune and need to be able to do additional damage on top of what we already have. Our detailed survey of Holden 1 has revealed that it may once have supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task within a realistic time frame. So this, of course, is a Mars-like planet, basically, which we can eventually terraform. Once we're done surveying Holden, I will have this science ship come down and investigate this anomaly.
Debris analyzed.
Aha! We've met the Curator Order. Where is the Curator Order? Are they over? Where are they? Are they in Holden? All right, interesting. Greetings, Star Travelers. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established eons ago by the various galactic powers in ascendancy at the time. We were dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. We failed. Few of us remain today, but we are no less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We are willing to share some of our knowledge with you for a price. Well met. Okay, so we analyzed the debris. We got a boost towards mining drone lasers, a bit of a boost towards ion thrusters, and then physics research and engineering research got a bit of help as well. Where in the hell? There it is. Okay. So it's in the Spica system that we have encountered the Curators. And I don't think, we don't have nearly enough money. We need 1,000 energy to purchase assistance with our research.
Survey complete.
So we've encountered, in the beginning of this series,
Special product complete.
just a ton of, an absolute ton of science bonuses. And if we can also add to that the science bonuses, the research bonuses that we get from the Curators, that would be fantastic. After analyzing the debris left behind from the ancient battle fought above Balawar 6, we have learned that 4 alien empires contemporary with the Cybrex pooled their forces together in a desperate attempt to halt the advancing fleets of the machine consciousness. Judging by the small amounts of Cybrex debris that was produced by the battle, they were not successful. An interesting find. That sounds very Mass Effect, as one of my commenters pointed out recently. Let's go ahead and build a starbase there. We definitely want to corner all of these types of systems. What do we have here? Starhold, finally, is available. And I could go ahead and I can research this technology that would give us better energy weapon damage, but I think what I want to do first is go for ion thrusters, because, again, with movement being so different in this version of the game, something that will increase our movement speed across systems. Thruster technology just became a lot more important because it actually does help influence your interstellar travel now. So ion thrusters are going to be a must as soon as possible, please. Let's go ahead and get these stations built.
System survey complete.
How are our factions doing? I feel like we need to try and make our factions happier. We need a local rivalry, and we need to be an overlord.
We have mastered a new
and these guys
technology.
want domination tech. Okay. All right, so now we have additional research alternatives every time we do some research, and we need a new physics project. I do want point defense, but I don't need point defense as much as I need sensors right now. I feel like this is the better role-playing choice as well, because they're trying to discover, just how alone they are. Let's reach out into the cosmos with our sensors and see what we can figure out that way.
Construction complete.
Okay. The healthcare campaign edict affecting our empire has
We
expired.
have mastered a new
Notice that they
technology.
finally tell you when edicts expire. I love it. I love it, love it, love it so much. Atmospheric readings from Araya 2 do not match simulated projections. All right, go ahead and look into that, please. And then we finished researching better naval capacity. So I can go ahead and research terraforming, or I can research Angos Vapor, which gives us access to improving habitability. But we also, let's see, where do we have dangerous wildlife? On 2 of our worlds. We need terraforming as soon as possible, honestly, because we haven't really found a dearth of, or we have found a dearth. We haven't really found a huge plethora of Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I found a Gaia planet and a desert planet. I take back everything I just said. Everything just got better. Araya has everything I could ever want. Wonderful. I didn't see that coming, but that's going to make things better, the Gaia planet in particular. And because there's a desert world, we can terraform that as well. But I do think terraforming is going to be the way to go still, seeing as how we do still need to fill out our core sectors by one more system after that.
Construction complete.
Probably going to do so with Absajamin 3, because that's a size 19 world. Immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Araya 2's face. Oh, that's great news. That's going to help us with our society deficit. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Sharipa is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Yeah, that's exciting. Okay, so you, I think, we're going to investigate this thing. So let's go ahead and have you do that. Since you're in the system, that was perfectly timed, if I do say so myself. And you... Alright. I kind of want to keep heading up that direction. Pirates sighted. The lawless Dahlberg system has become a safe haven for an increasing number of pirates, smugglers, and various other criminal elements. These outlaws are based beyond the current boundaries of civilized space, but they frequently venture into our systems in search of victims. They must be dealt with. Alright, well, let's get the fleet down that direction to deal with pirates, and hopefully our fleet will be strong enough to do so.
Hostile Xeno fleet detected.
We're going to go ahead and build a starbase in
One of our
Eospone.
spaceports is under attack.
Yes, I know. Not much I can do about it until we show up. Oh yeah, we're more than strong enough. Active scans of Coggan 3 have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of the gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there have been several failed attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand such crushing gravity must be a magnificent prize, and Science Officer Corona has proposed a salvage project of our own. Bring it up. Whatever it is. This could be great news, too. This is a great start to this series. I could not be happier with the way this is going. Holy crap. Alright, so if we get like a cruiser from that, that would be wonderful. Aha! We have an ocean world here in Sadalvari, which we're in the process of looking at now. So that's another possible... Of course, that's a wet world, so I don't think... That's not going to be colonizable by us by default. I know, we're on the way. Alright, so they're actually... They've crippled our initial operations there in Cade. We're going to have to take care of those pirates before we do much else. In a masterful display of engineering, the team under Science Officer Corona has managed to gently raise the derelict ship on Coggan 3 to the gas giant's upper atmosphere. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is in remarkably good condition, and we have restored power to its systems. No trace of the original crew remains, but we have brought over our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. Excellent. So this is, of course, because it's a cruiser, we have to put it in a new fleet. We can't, because of command limit, we have to have this at the center of a new, let's go ahead and give this, why don't we put you in Ebermachus? We're going to have you, your home system be there. We will give you an admiral. Let's go for, I like an extra sensor range and sublight speed. I like extra evasion as well, but I prefer the extra sensor range. Also, this guy's somewhat cheaper. But let's have you return home for now.
We have mastered a new technology.
We're going to chase down those pirates and take care of their station in Dahlberg. Ion thruster has been researched. That's great news too. Hello! Defense platform hull points plus 500. Rare technology. Is there any reason I should not go for that immediately? Also robots. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for better defense platform hull strength. That seems like a sensible choice. And also, we have more to add on up here. Let's get a research station, followed by mining stations, please.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
There is significant scarring on the surface of this world in a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rifts almost look like writing. We've seen that one a few times on the channel. Tends to pop up a good bit. Alright, so we've arrived here. Let's go ahead and take care of everyone at once, really. Let's go down to normal speed and watch this combat. These guys might be able to do a little bit more damage to us than the mining drones did, but hopefully not too much. I would love to just deal with the pirates handily using our advanced fleet and not have to worry about losing any ships. Or maybe if any ships get damaged, they'll disengage rather than dying. That would be nice too. But it looks like we survived. The Royal Pakhan's Armada has destroyed a pirate station in the Dahlberg system and recovered its strong room module. Yay! Despite recent skill improvements, much of the initiative and resolve that once drove Admiral Listim forward seem to have gradually evaporated. That sucks. So he's now lethargic. We might have to deal with that. Man. Yeah, we're going to have to replace this Admiral. That really sucks. Weapons range plus 20%. We can hire Ratana, female Admiral. Let's go ahead and recruit her to replace Admiral Listim, because I don't want those combat penalties. Sorry, dude. You need to stay on top of your game. Not do what you just did. Okay, so we definitely do need to finish investigating that. What other science ships do I have in the area? I think I'd rather have you come here first. Let's have you survey there and do the research project. And then you need to come back down here and build more mining stations, please. Let's go up to speed 3. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Sadabari 7. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Fascinating. Alright, so I guess next order of business would be to start building, because we need to have that Gaia world as soon as possible. So we're going to add Wexelia and then Araya to our territory. And that's in a very nice kind of cubby as well, so it's going to be very well defended. All right, we have better sensors now too. Oh, this is great. This is great. Let's go ahead and research basic combat roles so that we can start customizing our ships a little bit more. Let me make sure the appropriate upgrades went in automatically. It looks like they're not going in automatically. We're going to take off... What's your problem? Why can't you save? Oh, it's upgrading right now. Tell you what, let's stop that order, and we're gonna go back and do this. Save. So we have to take off the afterburners briefly, but I think we'll be okay. All right, the destroyers were able to keep their afterburners. Our corvettes just lost a little bit of battle flexibility, unfortunately, but that's okay. I will live with it. Now you guys go ahead and resume your upgrade. And then repair. I think we need to upgrade our defenses here. Let's go ahead and get those queued up. And then Syndar Prime, looks like you have some additional stuff to do. Let's throw down a science lab, and I do want to have a fortress here. Do we already have a mineral? No, we don't. No, we do not. Let's replace that with a mineral processing plant. Then Citrinius Prime is going to need a research station there. And a research station here. And there will be nothing else after that.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Awesome. Alright, so now this science ship can go ahead and head back out. Oh wait, automatic exploration is available now, so let's just have them do that. Although honestly, I'd rather you explore this direction, so do that, please.
System survey complete.
There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization. Good. Again, I think all of our scientists, except for this one, have the benefit towards surveying those types of anomalies. So we'll try and take advantage of that to the best of our ability. Alright, so we found an ancient Cybrix base on Sadalbari 8. And that requires what? Level 5? I don't think we have a level 5 scientist at the moment. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But it seems like Ross is almost there. He's been there from the beginning, so it makes sense that he's doing better now. Alright, our construction ship is on the way to add Wexelia, I suppose, to our system, and then Araya will come shortly after that. As a matter of fact, I can go ahead and queue up the order. Well, not just yet, but momentarily. Once it's a little bit closer to our borders, we'll be able to add it for less influence. Okay. So Candrith is still pretty young. I could go for deep connections, though, with Jesslor, who is commanding Perix Armada. She's the new admiral that we just hired. This would make shipyards build faster, ships would be cheaper to upkeep, so that would improve our energy income. We'd get more monthly influence. Our energy credits would go down, though, still, because we would lose Candrith's bonus. I feel like I just want to re-elect Candrith. Oh, I can't, though, because... Interesting, yeah, it's not going to be up to me. We're going to have to see who gets elected, because I wasn't paying attention to the fact that it was 2240 this time. Had it for 2220, but this particular election is going to play out somewhat differently. Let's see who got picked. Okay, Candrith got reelected. That is not something I have an issue with. Not a problem, guys. Good job. Let's go ahead and upgrade. I'm going to make this a biolab rather than... even though that's an engineering tile, I need to have a little bit more in terms of society research there, so we'll work on that. Oh, good. So, Admiral Ratana has regained the ability that admiral that we had to demote had lost. So that's a win. Let's go ahead and get a science lab going there. Good, basic combat rolls. Things are just going very, very swimmingly. Auxiliary fire control is probably a good system to have researched. That's going to give us, by the way, if you're curious what it is. You can make more... I'm not sure why it's not telling me. There we go. Chance to hit is improved by 5 when you install one of those. So now that we've got that available to us, let's take a quick look at our computer options. And once again, we actually can't install them on most of our ships because I guess we just need the next level of reactor before we can really get back to having top-notch ships. But we can... Yeah, see, I'd rather have you be... I'd rather have the destroyer be a line ship and engage at a distance using the blue lasers and mass drivers. So let's have them be a line ship. That's done. We'll send that upgrade through, and we'll get those upgrades taken care of as well. And you know what? We can also go ahead and upgrade this to a starhold, I believe. So let's take care of that.
Debris analyzed.
Nice. So we've got a little bit of a boost towards autocannons and some physics and engineering research as well. So that's bringing auxiliary fire control and this rare defense platform hull points upgrade to us a little bit sooner. All right, here we go. We have got some available choices. Let's go ahead and add you to our territory, and then we'll come back to those mining stations. Here, I guess we'll go ahead and just put you on automatic exploration. And it looks like we found some additional planets here in Merga as well. I'm loving that we're finding colonizable worlds in little cubbies. That's great news. I'm going to keep you there because you can add Dahlberg to our territory before long. Things going well so far. There's one more mining station to build in Coggin, so we'll take care of that. Alright, this system is being investigated.
System survey complete.
And then I think they have an order to actually go out... Yeah, I tell you what, why don't I just give you the order to do that, and then do that, and then you're going to auto-explore. Okay, defense platforms now have a 500 hull point boost. I could upgrade the next level of railgun, I could have corvettes build faster, or just buildings build faster, which is really tempting. Yeah, let's do that for better economic and colony growth, and we are almost 30 minutes into this episode. Holy crap! Was not expecting that. Alright, so this is... Yeah, this meter is letting me know that we're about halfway done with the upgrade. Actually, exactly halfway done with the upgrade to Sin Station at the moment.
Anomaly found.
Inexplicable... Oh, hello. Inexplicable optical phenomena play across the surface of Takaram 3A, clearly visible from space. Research. Through our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have... Oh, good, we finally finished this. Have collected a vast amount of data. Okay, game. This is what I mean. I will pause it when the game is already pausing and they offset and the game's still going while I think it's paused and I'm reading and then other stuff happens and it's just like bombardment. Okay, still paused. Our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of our older theories on the development of life have been disproved, and our scientific community has had to build new models from scratch. Our most interesting findings are being displayed at the newly dedicated Museum of Exobiology on Syndar Prime. The public is enthralled, and many donations have come in to aid in the continued search of strange life forms. Interesting that a Xeno empire is taking that approach, but okay. So we're going to get a huge boost to our society research from that, which helps, of course, with our terraforming. Let's get a new engineering researcher in as well. I don't think there's a better alternative. Actually, there is. Corona, who is commanding one of our science ships, could be a good researcher to have in place there, but I think I'd rather have her stay in command of her ship. Or would I? Hang on. No, let's actually have Corona take over. And then for you, we'll have meticulous. Anomaly discovery chance plus 10%. Done. Keep researching. Okay, that worked out. And on that note, I will go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we're going to look into colonizing this Gaia planet, which is in our territory now. So as a matter of fact, I can give this order as of this instant. We do have it. Oh man, poor quality minerals. But this does have a Betharian stone and alien pets. So this is going to be one hell of a planet for us to colonize. Let's go ahead and send a colony ship straight from Citrinius, which is a little bit closer. And that is a perfect spot to throw down our... Call it. Or is it? Wait, hang on. Yeah, it is. Let's go with that. We'll put you right there. Araya Prime. And we'll eventually be able to colonize Araya 1A as well once we have some terraforming technology in our repertoire. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Until, of course, the first 10 episodes are out. Then it's just 6 p.m. going forward after that. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.